Welcome to the 10th annual Wyoming Snow and Avalanche Workshop. My name is Matt Hansen, and I work for the Teton County Search and Rescue Foundation. With our partners, the Bridger-Teton Avalanche Center, Central Wyoming College, Backcountry Zero, we are honored to be able to bring our community together in the spirit of backcountry safety and preventative search and rescue. So thank you for being here. 10 years ago, the WYSAW was launched in the spirit of continued education and as an invitation to the local backcountry community to have open, honest conversations about adventure, risk, and consequence. Today, that original spirit is as important as ever as WYSAW reaches its 10th anniversary. At this moment of reflection, I think it's important for all of us to recognize the people who made the very first WYSAW happen. Stephanie Thomas, who was at the time the executive director of the Teton County Search and Rescue Foundation. Scott Gunther, the Jenny Lake climbing ranger, the district ranger for the Jenny Lake climbing rangers, who just retired last year. Jake Urban, Teton County Search and Rescue volunteer at the time and leader of the Jackson Hole Outdoor Leadership Institute. Drew Hardesty, a longtime forecaster for the Utah Avalanche Center and former Jenny Lake climbing ranger. Lynn Wolf, the longtime editor of the Avalanche Review and former mountain guide, and our MC for 9 of the last 10 WYSAWs. Also instrumental over the years, Don Sheriff, Bob Comey, Liz King, Casey Lewis, and Amy Golightly, who all worked their tails off behind the scenes to help WYSAW happen. The first WYSAW and everyone since would not have been possible without the support from the Teton County Search and Rescue volunteers, as well as the support from the Bridger-Teton Avalanche Center, the Jackson Hole Travel and Tourism Board, Central Wyoming College, and the Center for the Arts, which has hosted us in this beautiful theater for all 10 WYSAWs. Also want to recognize Raintree Foundation as one of the earliest sponsors of WYSAW, and that support continues today. The Jackson Hole Mountain Resort, which is one of our title sponsors, and all the sponsors and vendors who are here today to help make this happen. As the first WYSAW was being planned in 2015, our community was struck with a tragic ski mountaineering accident on Mount Moran that took the lives of 2 longtime residents, Stephen Adamson Jr. and Luke Lynch. In the wake of this tragedy, the organizers knew that putting on this event would be very difficult because WYSAW dealt squarely and at times uncomfortably with risk and consequence. But they pressed on because they knew and believed that the best way to help our community heal was to be able to come together, share ideas, listen to one another, and understand our collective vulnerability in the mountains, no matter our level of experience, and even especially if you've been around the Teton block a time or two. Since then, WYSAW has reached thousands of people and helped create a cultural shift in snow and how we perceive snow and understand backcountry safety in the Tetons. You may not find all the answers you're looking for here today at WYSAW, but I promise, if you listen and pay attention, you will receive beautiful nuggets of wisdom that you can carry in your heart or stash it in your back pocket for another day. Thank you to all those early organizers, and as well to the early and steady support from Sarah Adamson and the Stephen Adamson Jr. Memorial Foundation. Much like in 2015, I also want to recognize that we know many of you are grieving in our community from the loss of Michael Gardner. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being here during this difficult time. So now, to commemorate the opening of Rec Day on the 10th annual WYSAW, I'm going to do something a little different. Hello, hello. We are going to shake off all of that. We're going to remember all the people we have lost over the years, and I know that all of us know somebody. Many of us know several people who did not come home from the mountains, so We're gonna maybe feel a little weird, but I want everybody to stand up. Come on, everybody stand up. It's early. We're gonna stand up. So shake it off a little bit. Feel that coffee. And we're gonna do an energy laser that's gonna blow this roof off the building. And the way, if you've never done this before, how it starts is we're gonna start all with like a low hum. And we're gonna start from deep in our belly and just feel that hum and think about those people that aren't here, and we're gonna show them, we're gonna let them hear our gratitude, our love, our joy of the mountains, and how much we wanna continue living and ski, snowboard, snowmobile the rest of our lives. Okay, so everybody start. Put your hands out if it helps. Then we're going to build up a little bit more. Take a deep breath if you need to. Louder, louder, louder. Louder. Okay, go, go, go. Louder, louder, louder. Come on, I want to see you. Let's go. Louder, louder, louder. Go, go, go. Thank you, everybody. You can sit down. Okay, so that may have been a little weird, but whatever. And with that, I want to introduce you to someone very special. Lynn Wolf moved to Jackson Hole from her hometown of Nashville, Tennessee, back in 1981. She did not know how to ski. But she was inspired by what she saw out in the Tetons. She bought some old equipment, and with classic Lynn Wolf grit and determination, she taught herself how to link some turns with the help of a few mentors. She then began guiding and began instructing avalanche education. Between stints with the Jackson Hole Mountain Guides and Exum, she guided all over the Tetons for more than 20 years. She has been the editor of the Avalanche Review since 2007 and is the reason why WYSAW is so well regarded around the industry. She is a lover, a fighter, and a survivor, and I'm proud to call her my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, your master of ceremonies, Lynn Wolf.
Well, that's a hell of a way to start off the morning. Matt Hansen, you are something. He says to me on the phone the other day, I'm going to do something a little different. Do you think it'll be okay? I'm like, Matt, you go. Whew, here we are, team. Glad to see you all here, although I can't really see you. But yeah, huh? Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Here we go. Our Pro Day was a great start, and here we are for a full slate this morning. And as I always do, I'm going to encourage you to mine each of these speakers, each of these presentations, for something vital to import into your own practice. You might hear some points that are double tapped or even triple tapped. If you hear that stuff twice, 3 times, guess what? It's important. Carry it away with you. These regional snow and avalanche workshops, this is where the money is. Well, not the real money, but this is where the money is. This is where the people who are on the ground really share with you all who are really on the ground, who take it out into the mountains. And these are the best continuing education events really in the business. So yeah, I'm pleased, I'm very proud to have been working and playing with my WYSAW comrades for, it's been more than 10 years. We start planning these things really as soon as this one's over. We'll start planning the next. What went well? What did you all appreciate? What kind of went, right? So here we are.